going to brush all Nigerians with the same brush. The banks in Nigeria are owned by black Nigerians. They own properties. Nigerians in that entertainment industry, they are not competing with South Africa. They are competing with America. When you see a Nigerian artist, when you see a music video of a Nigerian, you will mistaken it for Americans. They are moving. You are busy with machete here. People are working on themselves. People are beginning to appreciate that there is nothing better about America. Africa is more beautiful and more richer than America. Even here in Africa, we can do it. There are no borders in South Africa, in Africa.
Hello, my people in South Africa. I come in peace again as usual. Did you hear that man? Julius Malema. I love that guy. I love the guy because he says it the way it is. He has nothing to fear. He has his heart in his mouth. He says it point blankly, just the same way I do here. Yes. But you see, one thing about what he said is the fact that Nigerians, they compete with higher standards. They compete with higher standards. But that does not mean that there are no bad eggs in Nigeria that are spoiling the name Nigeria abroad. In all my videos, I've said this over and over and over again. I say, yes, I acknowledge the fact that there are bad eggs with Nigerian origin that are spoiling the name Nigeria in South Africa. I said, there are. But what did I say? I said, deal with them. Fish them out and deal with them. So do not demonize all Nigerians. That is one thing I love about Julius Malema. You hear what he said now? Even though what he said may not be true of all Nigerians. Okay? But it is true. That is who we are. That's who Nigerians are. The honest one, the hardworking one, those who are doing genuine businesses. They don't compete with lower standards, they compete with higher standards. But those who are engaged in dubious activities in South Africa, I acknowledge that they are there. I acknowledge that most of them are Nigerians. I do. But what did I say? I said, deal with them. It is your function, it is your duty to fish them out and treat them according to what your law stipulates. Not xenophobia. And not just bringing all Nigerians under the same judgmental criticism. No. I asked you so many questions in my previous video. Are you denying the fact that there are professors, there are engineers, there are lawyers, there are professionals who are of Nigerian origin doing honest businesses in South Africa? I ask these questions. But many of you choose to just hammer it on one point. You are supporting the drug addict. You are this. Your government is bad. Is your government very good too? And yet you have violence, you have unemployment and all what have you. So no government is completely good. Right now, many of you have called me so many bad names. Some even call me fake professors. But if you are honest to yourself, if you Google me, if you go on Google Scholar, where you know who are fake or not in my profession, if you're honest with yourself, you know that this guy is not a fake professor. I just say the way it is. I know I will draw some criticism here and there, which already I'm getting. You call me all many unprintable names. I teach South African students where I am now. I have taught them before. I know they will not say the same thing you are saying about me, because they know me one-on-one. I'm not a bigot. I don't preach war. I'm a pacific person. And I say the truth the way it is, just the same way I'm telling you now. Again, let me say it. I did not say, because I will never say, that there are no dubious Nigerians in South Africa. They are there, but I'm saying that it is the function of your government, it is the function of your law enforcement agencies to deal with them accordingly. Do not just see one Nigeria and begin to suspect him. And do not say all Nigerians are bad. And do not attribute bad governance that is happening in Nigeria to all Nigerians, because even in South Africa, you have one or two things that are not right with your government. So what are we talking about? What are we fighting over? Why should we kill ourselves? Although I enjoy, some of you were very objective enough to understand, because you can't be objective when you don't listen. You can't be objective when you have a parochial mindset. You can't be objective when you are set in your own ways. You don't have a broad mind enough to accommodate other people's view. You cannot be objective. For those of you who listen to my video and you understand what exactly I was driving at, some of you, I saw it in the comment. You acknowledge the fact that yes, these are bad elements, but not all Nigerians are bad. I saw a few of you commenting like that, and I gave you a thumb up. For first of all, for understanding the video, because you need to understand the video first to be able to make any objective and reasonable comment. But if it is only one line you just listen to, that why South Africa are being xenophobic, why they you just took that to the market. And I said that Nigeria was one of the countries that helped South Africa to decolonize. I said that. You say, no, nothing, there is something new about that. Why are you singing it about? It's not as if I'm singing it about. And some of you have even said that you are taught in your school, but Nigeria's name is not even mentioned. The help Nigeria render is not even mentioned. But that I say is a disservice to you by your government. Such an important milestone in your history should be included in your curriculum if it is not there. So that's what I'm saying. No country is an island to itself. As Nigerians are in South Africa, South Africans are in Nigeria. Yes, don't tell me that you don't travel. It's just that you may not have been, all over the world like Nigeria. Of course, that also goes to show that in terms of population, we are more. So what are we talking about here? I'm not talking anything about comparative analysis, who is greater. No, if we continue to talk about that, Africa will not unite. And all we need now in Africa is unity. We know our common enemies. Nigerians are not your enemies. Let me say it again to you. Nigerians are not your enemy. Of course, if Nigerian government is not your enemy, what's your problem? If Nigerian government is not your enemy, then you don't have problem. The ones that are spoiling your country, look, fish them out and deal with them. Then the problem is solved. What are we talking about? Are you telling me that you are incapable of doing that? Are you saying that your government is incapable of identifying the Nigerians that are spoiling your country? Or are your law enforcers compromising with them? How come this problem has become so intractable and unsolvable? Is that what you are telling me? Otherwise, look, you know where they live. You know the businesses they do. You know their collaborators in South Africa. Because if there is no receiver, there will be no giver. If you say those people are drug addicts, they are drug dealers, who are the people buying the drugs? in South Africa. So these are the things that your intelligence agencies will go into. Fish them out for punishment and stop just denigrating and stereotyping Nigerians. That's what I'm saying. I know many of you will take a little out of the many here again now to vilify me. What I'm saying, the intelligent people will understand. The bad Nigerians are there. They are doing drugs because the land or the people encourage it. Because people are buying it from them. If there are no buyers, there will not be dealers. Both the buyers and the dealers, fish them out, deal with them, drive them away, then let the mutual relationship, cordial relationship that has always existed between Nigeria and South Africa, let it continue. That's my advocacy. I'm not preaching a war or antagonism. I'm not saying you should not antagonize me, because when you antagonize me, it speaks to your understanding of my video. When you antagonize me unfairly, it speaks to your own level of knowledge of what you think you've heard. And sometimes some of the antagonism just exposes some ignorance. Please listen to this video very, very well. Come up with objective comments. Let's take the discussion further. Look at what Julius Malema said. Of course, Julius Malema knows that there are some bad elements who are from Nigeria, who are in South Africa. He knew this. But look at the way he talks, because he really understands Nigeria and Nigerians. And somebody even went to the extreme of saying Nelson Mandela. He's not a good example. He's dead and gone. So we are the new South Africa. For you to denigrate that great man, look, let me tell you, if you don't know the value of Madiba, the great Nelson Mandela, we do. If you don't know, Mandela was and is still a world hero, not just South African hero, he's a world hero. He had a large heart. I teach the history of South Africa, so I know what I'm talking about. That guy is not somebody you denigrate at all. No matter his failures. Every human being has his own failure, but that guy had done what even West, European and America, what they have not achieved, what they couldn't achieve, that man achieved it. Do your research and come back on the comment page. Talk to me on this. I will educate you. What many European countries they could not achieve. What many people in America could not achieve and has not been able to achieve. Nelson Mandela achieved it in 4 years. If you need elaboration, let's meet on the comment page. I will educate you on what the man, Madiba, Nelson Mandela, stands for. We respect him if you don't. As usual, I come in peace. Let brotherly love continue in Africa. We need unity against our common enemy. I remain yours sincerely, Dr. Femi Adegbulu. Again, for those of you who have been part and parcel of this platform, you have subscribed. I thank you so much. I appreciate you more than anything, because you subscribe and you engage me in discussion. I love that. Thank you so much. All the likes too. I like it. Thank you so much. Do you know something? All the punches you throw at me, all the slaps, all the unprintable names you called me, I like them too. But you see, whenever you want to do that, make sure you are doing it on a platform of fairness and justice. Make sure your conscience really is clear when you are making such, such judgmental criticism about me. This is point blank, Dr. Femi Adegbulu. Those of you who have not subscribed, See this platform as a veritable platform where you subscribe and get the latest on what is happening in the world and between Nigeria and South Africa. Till I come your way again, stay out of trouble. And please make your comments less judgmental. God be with you. Till we meet again.